The Clockmaker's Moonlit Promise, English Story Level 3. On the edge of the seaside town of Windham stood an old workshop filled with gears, springs, and ticking wonders. The workshop belonged to Alden, a skilled but lonely clockmaker. His clocks were famous for keeping perfect time, yet he spent his nights staring at the moon instead of sleeping. People whispered that he was waiting for someone only the moon remembered. One quiet evening, as Alden tuned a delicate silver pocket watch, a soft knock echoed through the workshop. When he opened the door, a young girl in a tattered cloak stood shivering on the step. She introduced herself as Mira and held out a broken clock shaped like a crescent moon. She asked if Alden could fix it. Alden took the clock gently. The moment he touched it, the gears inside hummed with a faint glow. He recognized the craftsmanship. It wasn't human. It was a moon clock, a device crafted by lunar spirits who kept time for the sky itself. Mira explained that she found it washed ashore after a storm and felt drawn to it. Alden invited her inside. As he worked, he noticed Mira's curious gaze following every movement of his hands. She asked questions about gears, about time, about how clocks never lost track even when people did. Alden answered patiently, feeling warmth in his workshop for the first time in years. When he opened the moon clock's core, he discovered a tiny fragment of moonlight trapped inside, flickering like a dying flame. Without restoring it, the clock would never run again. And if the moon clock failed completely, the tides and night cycles could fall into chaos. Alden knew what he had to do. He locked the shop, grabbed his tools, and told Mira to follow him. They walked through the sleeping town and climbed the cliffs overlooking the sea. The moon hung low, large and golden, lighting their path. Mira stayed close, her cloak fluttering in the cold wind. At the cliff's peak, Alden lifted the clock toward the sky. The moonlight shimmered, responding to its broken echo, but the fragment inside the clock was too dim to reach the moon. Mira, with trembling hands, touched the clock and whispered that she wished she could help more. To Alden's amazement, the fragment brightened when she spoke. Mira's words carried a strange softness, a resonance that matched the rhythm of the waves below. She whispered again, and this time the fragment glowed brighter still. Alden realized the truth. Mira possessed lunar energy, a gift unknown even to her. He asked her to keep speaking. Mira recited memories of her parents, her dreams, her loneliness, and her hope that the clock could be saved. With each word, the fragment pulsed brighter until a beam of moonlight shot down, enveloping the clock in a warm glow. The moon clock repaired itself, gears turning smoothly and light flowing through its veins. The moon above brightened in response, steadying its glow as though restored to perfect time. Mira gasped with joy as the clock chimed a soft, melodious ring that echoed across the cliffs. Alden thanked her, tears shimmering in his eyes. He revealed that long ago he had promised a moon spirit he would protect the balance of night and tide, but he could not fulfill that promise alone. Now, with Mira's hidden gift awakened, she could help him continue that mission. Mira, touched by Alden's trust, agreed to learn the art of clockcraft and moonlight. She stayed by his side, her laughter filling the workshop. Together they made timepieces that guided sailors, protected the tides, and whispered soft music into the night. Windham soon knew Alden not as the lonely clockmaker, but as the master of moonlit time with Mira, the girl who carried a piece of the moon in her voice.